Hey everybody, Aaron here from Comic Booked, and I've got another brick, the other brick of HeroClix X-Men X of Swords to open up. So we'll get to the unboxing, and I've already got most of a set, all the commons and uncommons anyway. I'm just working on filling out the rest of the rares, and then hopefully getting some cool super rares and maybe a chase or a prime, or a chase and a prime like we got in the last brick. So that would be pretty cool. So each brick is made up of 10 boosters, and in the boosters you can see I've got some of the stuff from the previous bricks here scattered around. But in this set they introduced these tarot cards, and the tarot cards had different abilities that came into play. I don't exactly know how it worked because I didn't play during this set, but I know there was some interesting mechanics there. And then every brick has a legacy card on it as well, and the legacy card is a refers to an older card and allows it to become playable in the new in current whatever. So the last two of these I've opened for X of Swords have both been Eunice the Untouchable. So we'll see what this one is. If it's the same thing, I'll be a little irritated. Okay. Yep. So every one of those is Eunice the Untouchable. I don't know that that's going to be a decent card or not for people, but hey, whatever. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'll set these some of these bricks out of the or some of these boxes out of the way, and we'll see if we can fill out our set with what's in the boxes. So please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave me some comments and let me know what you think about this set. I do like these. The X-Men set. There's been some pretty good pieces out of here. The recruiter mechanic or recruit mechanic is kind of interesting. So um, I don't know if I would play with that or not, but it's interesting. It could be good, depending on how you built your team. So we do have a fancy tarot card here, and that is a duplicate. You can see we already had strength. So we have our first duplicate tarot card. Well, second. First one from this brick. And we've got Fury, Cyclops, Gorgon, Tarot, and Apocalypse. And Apocalypse is in the blue, so he's our rare. We have him already, so we'll go ahead and set our dupes aside. So that whole pack was duplicate. But that's all right. The Apocalypse is actually pretty cool. It's one of the simulation ones from the Danger Room, and they're pretty powerful. They don't have that many clicks, but then when they die, they do give an ability to a character or take an ability away, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, if you don't know about them, please check out my other videos on the X of Swords. There have been some pretty neat ones. So we might have gotten one that we need here. We'll find out. Cora of the Burning Heart, I believe, is our rare that we're missing. Sync, Magic, Thalum, and Storm we have already, but Cora of the Burning Heart, should pop her out of here and set the rest of these aside. So Cora has an interesting sculpt. I don't think we have her already. Um, she's number 42. Let's see where we. Oh, no, we have her already. I lied. So we have her too. So we'll go ahead and put her away as well. We talked about her. I think that she came from our first brick. So hopefully we get into a couple of these and we actually have non-duplicated pieces. I'd hate to open a whole brick and they'd be nothing but duplicates. I mean, it'd be okay. The super rare or the chase or the prime could be a duplicate, and I can put it on eBay and get some of my money back. That wouldn't be so bad. So, all right. Looks like we've got a sword bearer in here, so that's good. I don't think we have this one already, so that's going to be a new one. And we have our queen. Oh, we have our Queen of Wands. We don't have this one yet. This one says when a character rolls for an effect, using a single d6, increase the result of the roll by +1. Very nice. All right, so we've got a king, a couple queens, and a few other ones there. All right, let's see who our sword bearer is. I think from the rest of these, Roulette, the Vampire, Magneto, Cypher, we have all of them, but we do not have this fancy sword or this fancy swordsman. So pull them out of here. All right, so our fancy swordsman is Bai of the Blood Moon. Very cool sculpt, like the little halo kind of thing around the mask. Just a fancy hair tie, right? Holding her hair back. A cool sword. Just kind of leaning, again, dodging something, right? Let me fix her. So she's our super rare here. Um, by the Blood Moon, she is a Raka, X-Men, and Warrior. She's a sword bearer, of course. She has Doom Note, Giant Reach 2, Quake, but deals 3 damage instead of 2. Wow. Hypersonic speed, charge, flurry, invulnerability, combat reflexes, exploit weaknesses, and close combat expert. So she's pretty decent. 75 points or 40 points, and she has 7 clicks. But she's a beast. 18 defense, 12 attack, and 8 with hypersonic, which is really good. And that giant reach is no joke. And she's got that all the way down the dial with Quake 3. That's pretty tough. So she's awesome. And her blade is Seducer. And this gives blades, claws, and fangs, which all of them do. But when this character uses it, after resolutions, this character may use mind control as free, but only to target a hit character. Very cool. And the sword is awesome. It's just a duplicate of the one that she's holding, but still pretty darn cool. So we'll put that back into the bubble wrap. And we'll put her, or yeah, I guess her. It's hard to tell. Sword in there, and then she is number 46. I think she's going to end up going in this stack of super rares, whatever that we have there. So it's pretty good. All right. So a nice super rare as our first non-duplicated piece in three boosters. Booster number 4. Let's see what we get. Oh, got a broken Gorgon. No. All right. Looks like we have all of these. See if our tarot card is a duplicate. No, it's not. Number 2, the High Priestess. Once per turn, each player may recall a single d6 in a friendly character's roll, including a single d6 in an attack roll. Very nice. All right, so the rest of these guys, Bishop and everybody, and the Broken Gorgon, they are duplicates. And although we did get a rare, I think that's a rare Magneto, but he's a duplicate as well. Yep. All right, next up. And I do put things on eBay, so if there's anything on here that you need for your set or you want to play with, that I don't need for my set, I will be putting those on my eBay store, and I'll put a link to the store on here as well, so that you can see things that I have listed. All right. So here again, I think we have a full set of these guys. Nope, Darwin is new. So Darwin looks like another sculpt we already had, but he is a rare. Darwin is number 43. Let's say he goes in here between Absalom. Yep. So pop him out of there and take a look. So Darwin, interesting sculpt. Kind of purple looking. His head looks purple. Oh, it's supposed to be purple. All right. And Darwin is X Factor and X-Men. He has Hyper Evolution, so he has Safeguard against Outwit. Once per turn, when he is targeted by an attack, you may choose a color of a standard power displayed on the attacker's dial. If you do, Darwin can use all standard powers of the chosen color until the end of your next turn. Very interesting. And he's protected from Pulse Wave. He has Plasticity, Toughness, and Outwit, and the X-Men team ability. And really, for 40 points, he has 6 clicks that he can take, so he's pretty tough. All right. So Darwin goes in here to finish out this sleeve. And that gets all those done. So we'll put our set of those away. All right, on to the next brick. Now I went ahead and took a second just to go ahead and open the rest of them so I can stop playing around with a knife and just get through the rest of these pretty quick. Most of them are dupes. It looks like maybe one here that is a new one. So we have another sword, a gigantic sword. Lockheed. Kate Pride, I think she is one that we don't have. Oh, we might have two we don't have in this one. Woohoo! All right, so we have Lockheed, Iceman, Honey Badger, Kate Pride, Purity, and the White Sword. And then we have a Wheel of Fortune tarot card. When a character attacks, that character's controller gains 1 mission point for each time the attack roll is re-rolled by an opposing effect. Interesting. All right, so Kate Pride and the White Sword. And the rest of these guys can go in our duplicates pile. So let's take a look at Kate. Captain Kate. Swashbuckler, right? She's she needs a V8, leaning like crazy. But a cool sculpt. All right. So Kate has Excalibur, Hellfire Club, Marauders, Quiet Council, X-Men, and Pirate. She also has the Marauders will get you home. Friendly characters with the Marauders keyword have free if this effect has not been used this turn, and this character occupies an opposing player's starting area. Generate a stranded mutant bystander. And then she has intangibility, which is phasing, teleport, and flying, which is cool. I really like that sword, Blades, Claws, and Fangs. When she uses it and hits an equipped opposing character, after resolutions, that character unequips their equipment. Then she's got the fish ability there on Raise the Skull, Charge, and Stealth. Precision Strike. She has Super Senses, Combat Reflexes, Leadership, and Perplex. She's pretty tough for a rare. And she has, let's see, what did she say? Nope, sorry. Dropped a card. And the X-Men team ability. And then mission points. Says the game ends when blah, 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 blah. Oh, she says get to safety. Stranded mutant bystanders can only be generated by Kate Pride, so the Marauders will get your home trait. If a stranded mutant occupies your starting area, remove it from the game and gain 4 mission points. Very interesting. So you had a little hypersonic guy running back and forth, grabbing stranded mutants and bringing them back to your side to win. You do 5 of that and you win. And the Marauders will protect you. She has Mastermind, but may choose friendly characters with the Marauders keyword regardless of point value. And for 50 points, 5 clicks, she's pretty beefy. So I play her for sure. 38. So let's see where 38 goes. Let's see, 36, 35, 67, A and B, and then 38. So she's at the end of this sleeve. So we're just missing whatever Rogue's Prime is, and a couple of the rares here between Wolverine, Iska, and Death. Well, we have a Prime there, and then number 33. We'll see what we get. All right, here is so this is the sword. Oh, we got a chase. That's what the white sword is a chase. That's cool. All right, nice sword, bent handle, but that's still pretty cool. That is a big cleaver for sure. All right, we'll put that back in the bubble wrap. And Purity is Blades, Claws, and Fangs. When this character uses it, after resolutions, you may generate an Okara Warrior Bystander. And then here is the Okara Warrior Bystander. If I can get it into focus. 8 movement, 10 attack, 17 defense, and 2 damage. And it's, I think that's exploit weakness. Precision strike for attack. Precision strike. All right, that's pretty cool. And so the white sword has a pretty awesome sculpt. Gigantic sword, cool armor, blue skin. So he is our chase from this brick. Not saying we couldn't get something else, because we did get a chase and a prime out of the last brick. He's a sword bearer. He has Araka, warrior, and past. Resurrect my thralls each day, twice per game. When a bystander is KO'd after resolutions, you may generate a copy of that bystander. Very cool. Charge of 100 champions. Charge flurry, and when the white sword uses charge and hits this turn, friendly bystanders can use charge. Sanctuary of the Ivory Spire has Quake. When the white sword hits more than one opposing character with a close attack, after resolutions, heal 2 clicks on each adjacent friendly character. Wow. Charge, precision strike, invulnerability to defend, combat reflexes, and leadership. And empower and exploit weakness as the dial clicks down. Pretty cool. 75 points for 7 clicks. That's a hefty chunk of character there for sure. It's pretty awesome. All right. So that is another chase. So we have now 3 chases and 1 super or 1 prime. Oh no, 3 chases and 1 prime I think so far from the 3 bricks that I've opened. So yep. We'll take a look at those when we're done here. Just pull the chases and primes out to take a look. We got another sword bearer. Looks like duplicates all the way down. We got a duplicate Iska, who is one of the rare sword bearers. So that's Iska right there. Iska the Unbeatable, which we already have. So very cool. And another sword of hers. All right. Down to almost the end here. Got a broken Colossus. That's what always happens. Looks like broken Colossus. Oh, we have Hope Summers, actually. That's one we don't have. She's a rare we're missing. Or super rare, sorry. Super rare we're missing, yeah. So Hope has a pretty cool sculpt. Standing there in her Messiah pose, right? Hope is, of course, Avengers, Phoenix Force, the 5, X-Force, X-Men, Cosmic, and Future. I thought she might be Araka as well, but I guess not. So she is Mastermind, Leadership. If Hope Summers is 40 points, she is KO'd when her dial clicks past the red KO line, and she's protected from Pulse Wave. Omega level Power Mimicry. free. Choose a character within range and line of fire, and 2 standard powers they can use. Hope Summers can use the chosen powers until your next turn. White Phoenix. Stop invincible. When this power is first revealed for the rest of the game, Hope Summers has flight and the cosmic energy and can't be healed above this click. Stealth, running shot, hypersonic, TK, penetrating psychic blast, combat reflexes, energy shield deflection, super senses, enhancement, and outwit. And she's got the team ability. And if you look at her, if she's only played for 40, you start her at the beginning, but she only gets 4 clicks. So that's kind of crappy. But if you play her for 100, she gets to go all the way down. Once she clicks over the red line, she becomes Phoenix Force, Hope Summers. And she goes up a click for her damage. Plus, she has that damage ability, Omega level mimicry. It's pretty cool. So she can copy people's powers. Pretty decent. 100 points. 52. So that's going to go here and that. And we've got 2 boxes left. See what we've got here. Well, hey, there's one we don't have. Good. So they're not all duplicates, which is awesome. Pretty good for this brick. Looks like, is that a Professor X or something in the chair? I don't think so. Right, this would have been after Professor X came back. That is WizKid. Yeah, Professor X came back as Agent X or whatever and took over his body, and he sacrificed his body to be the new professor. Very cool. WizKids in a chair. And another super rare WizKid is Sword, X Factor, X-Men, Armor, Robot, and Scientist. And has built for 1 only and can't carry. So it's carry 0. At the beginning of your turn, you may place WizKid in an adjacent square. You can just move him. That's cool. Mutant Technopath. For free, choose an adjacent friendly character that has the armor or robot keyword and has an attack this turn. This turn, WizKid replaces his attack and damage values with the printed attack and damage values of the chosen character. And the chosen character can't attack or be chosen for this effect by other characters. Enhancement, Outwit, and Perplex. Need time to run the variables. Phasing, Teleport, Energy Shield Deflection, Enhancement, Outwit, Perplex, and Shield Team Ability. Pretty good for 45 points. He's got 5 clicks of damage. Decent. 9 attacks, not great, but he can replace his attack with other attacks for robots and armored characters, so like Colossus or anybody else that can put a beat down on somebody. Nice. 51. I'm going to say we'll put him right here. Our last one. Let's see. Do we get another Prime or another Chase? I don't know. This was a pretty good case. But I don't know if it's going to be that good. We'll see. I think that's somebody. It'd be awesome if this was a twofer all the way down, right? And we definitely have another sword. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, which we don't have yet. And this says when a character uses hypersonic speed and hits during the action after resolutions, remove an action token from them. That's pretty cool. All right, so we have Jean Grey, we have Gorgon, we have Green Priestess. Let's see who else is in here. Looks like Sebastian Shaw, we have him too. And, oh, hey, War. Let's find out what is he good for. Hopefully not absolutely nothing, right? So first, let's take a look at his sword. War is a rare that we are missing for the set, which is cool. So we got Vermilion, his sword. Flaming sword. It's nice. Pretty cool with looks like a silver eyeball on it. It's nice. So Vermilion has Blades, Claws, and Fangs. When this character uses it after resolutions, deal 1 damage to each opposing character adjacent to the hit target. Wow, nice. So it's like a fire blast after he gets hit. That's pretty cool. Put our sword away. So we got quite a few good swords out of this. 3 bricks and some pretty decent pieces. So let's take a look at war. Oh wow, war is pretty awesome. Awesome sculpt. It's very neat. All right, so war has keywords Araka, horseman, and warrior. Don't know who this was. No real name. Starts the game with any sword equipped for 5 extra points. The first children. At the beginning of the game, if your starting force has 2 or more characters with a horseman keyword, this game war has steel energy, but with close or range attacks. If a friendly character named Apocalypse, Annihilation, or Genesis is on your force, modify war's attack and defense +1. He's got Quake, Giant Reach of 3. That's pretty cool. Charge, Leap, Climb, Precision Strike, Invulnerability, Willpower, and Exploit Weakness. And very nice 70 or 45 points for a really super dial. Playing for 77 clicks, that's nice. Some good stuff there. Very powerful character. Um, so he is 33, going to be right after Wolverine right here in this sleeve. So overall, we're only missing a couple pieces. I think 2. Well, really, I think we got all the rares, and we're just missing 2 of the primes to have a full set here. Because we're missing the prime for whatever Rogue's prime is, and then the prime for Iska, I guess. And then really, we got quite a few rares. We got WizKid, we got Hope Summers, we got White Sword, who was one of our super or chases. Um, oh, these are super rare. Sorry, by the Blood Moon and her sword. Bunch of swords. We got Apocalypse, who was a chase as well. And let's see, boy, oh boy, so many pieces. Sorry. Let's see, Nimrod. Nimrod was one of the primes. Um, Summoner. Summoner's in here. Merlin was another chase. So far, let's see. We had Apocalypse and Merlin. So we had 3 chases: the White Sword, Apocalypse, and Merlin. And then we had Summoner, Deadpool, Nimrod, who was a prime, X-23, Redroot the Forest, and By the Blood Moon, WizKid, and Hope Summers. So, yeah, 3 chases and a prime out of 3 bricks. So that's pretty good. Normally, your average is 1 prime or chase from a brick. So we had 1 brick where we got 2 in there, and that's bound to happen. But very cool. I really like this set. There's some great stuff in it. I'm definitely going to pull some of these together and maybe make a cool team to play at my local shop. One of these days. We have it Tuesday nights, which is kind of rough, but yeah, that seems to be what the consensus when everybody can get together. So I appreciate you watching. I know it's been kind of broken down into 3 different episodes here with 3 different bricks, but this one is much quicker. I think the first one's over an hour. Last one was 40, 45 minutes, and then this one less than half an hour. So I do appreciate you watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell other people about this. Let me know what you think about HeroClix. Still as fun a game as it was when it first came out? Is it better? Is it too complicated? I think there are people who think that HeroClix is a pretty complex game, and I know it is. But you get together with a team of a group of folks who pay attention and help each other, and it can be a lot of fun. We have a pretty relaxed format at our local shop, and we have a good time. So coming up, I will have some more of the Batman team up, and I think there's another X-Men set coming soon. Also, there are some really cool Iconics releases coming from WizKids, so I'm going to pick up a few of those, and when those are released, I'll show those off. Thank you for watching, and look forward to more videos soon. Have a good day.